Giving is sharing the best part of you. That concept of giving really changed my perspective. Kasi ganun din naman sa Panginoon eh. You don't give to Him the excess of what you have. But because He is the owner of everything, He deserves the best part of everything as well. My name is Venus Raj. I was Miss Universe 2010 4th runner-up. I am a youth advocate and a community development worker. Marami-rami tayong mga ginagawa ngayon. Aside from the hosting gigs that I do, speaking engagements that I do, since I'm a youth advocate, pumupunta rin kami sa mga iba-ibang schools. Actually, even before the pandemic, to discuss certain programs and projects to them. Tapos meron din akong communities na pinupuntahan dahil may mga projects tayong ginagawa with them. How does that make me feel extraordinary? I guess yung fulfillment nung ginagawa natin, na hindi lang siya trabaho, pero alam ko kasi na yung ginagawa ko has a higher purpose, and that's really fulfilling. See MX3 not only as a brand, but also to know the people behind the brand. Doon ko nakita that courage and boldness is really part of who MX3 is. Every time that I would see, let's say, verses on billboards or people who are advocates of MX3, doon ko na-realize na, you know, this brand encourages me to also be bold and to also be courageous in what I do and what I believe in. So, yeah, I guess to empower other people also makes me feel extraordinary. Is Venus Raj done with pageantry now? I think when it comes to the pageant competition, talaga masasabi ko I'm actually done with that. But when it comes to the public display of life, I think it's an unending journey. I think it will continue. When did I start volunteering? I started volunteering in small scales activities and programs. Nag-start yan sa mga ministries, sa church. But then in the same year, I also enrolled in my master's degree in community development. So doon ako mas na-expose sa mga community works, doon ako na-expose talaga sa isang buwan titira ka sa isang komunidad, dyan ka lang, gagawa kayo ng mga programa para sa community na tinitirhan ninyo. So, dun nabuo yung, kahit pala hindi lang volunteering yung pwede kong gawin, pwede pala to na maging advocacy at pwede ko palang i-embrace yung ginagawa ko para mas makita ko yung fruitfulness niya. So yes, it started in 2013 at hanggang ngayon, nagtuloy-tuloy na siya. There are two major advocacies that I'm doing. First is the youth. So, ang ginagawa naman natin sa youth ay meron tayong programs, meron tayong projects para sa kanila. One of them, we call it YLS, Youth Leadership Summit. Usually, pupunta tayo sa iba-ibang communities, pupunta tayo sa iba-ibang schools. Meron tayong mga leadership programs and projects na ginagawa sa kanila. Also, there's another program that we're doing. It's called #NotAlone. So, yan naman, it's school-based programs. So, pag pumunta tayo sa mga schools, ang ginagawa natin ay we talk to the students, we listen to, you know, ano yung mga pinagdadaanan nila, and then we discuss the program to them. The other advocacy that I have is community-based programs. So yan naman, more on community development, community empowerment. I guess the reason why I'm really inspired to do community development works is because I also came from a very poor community. Kami mismo, yung buhay namin sa probinsya, talagang galing sa hirap. Usual conversations would be, anong iuulam bukas? Saan tayo kukuha ng bigas? Paano tayo kikita? More on the daily, basic needs. So, nung nagkaroon tayo ng pagkakataon to serve, to learn more about communities, doon ko na-realize na, nung nakalabas pala ako doon sa community na pinanggalingan ko, mas marami palang opportunities outside of it. So, bakit hindi natin din dalhin sa komunidad yung mga opportunities na naranasan natin, na natutunan natin, and also to help the youth realize their dreams. Na hindi lang, you know, you will end up like doing the things that your community is doing, pero pwede kang lumabas ng komunidad mo at pwede kang tumulong sa kanila pagbalik pagkatapos na, let's say, may na-achieve ka. May isang community sa Catanduanes na isa sa mga partner organization natin, tinutulungan natin sila. Pagkatapos ng bagyo, dapa talaga lahat ng bahay nila. Talagang, alam mo yun, dalapit sila sasabihin na wala kaming babalik ang bahay. And then years after, I think pangalawang taon na natin, or 1.5 years na nating tinutulungan yung community na yon. One of the partner organizations, it's called CCF Tulong Tayo. So, ang ginawa ng organisasyon ay nagpagawa tayo ng mga bahay na semi-dome housing units para dun sa mga nakatira dun sa community na yun. Yung fulfillment na makita mo na, grabe, galing kami dito nung ground zero to. Galing kami dito, nakita namin kung gaano yung hirap na pinagdaanan ng mga tao dito. Pero ngayon na makita na meron na silang simentadong bahay, at vibrant yung community, na nagtatrabaho na ulit sila, na natutuwa sila na pag-uwi nila ng bahay nila, may masisilungan silang maayos, matibay, at hindi nila iisipin na paano pag dumating ulit yung bagyo sa susunod na taon, ano na naman ang gagawin natin, saan na naman tayo pupulutan. I guess yung makabawas dun sa problema o dun sa burden na meron sila is already such a fulfilling thing for us to do. I guess one of the challenges in doing community development works, siguro yung hindi isipin ng community na ikaw ang mesaya nila. At kaya ka pumunta dyan sa community na yan ay para isolve lahat ng problema nila. Really, the aim of community development and community empowerment, as the word suggests, is to empower communities. Yung matuto silang tumayo sa sarili nilang mga paa, yung ma-realize nila na may capacity sila, may capability sila, na gumawa ng desisyon at hindi maging dependent sa kung kanino. Hindi ma-fulfill yung objective of community development and community empowerment if they look at you as the answer to their problems. I want to give 3 important factors in empowering communities. I think number 1 would be na hindi ikaw ang mesaya ng komunidad na ito. We do FGDs first. So FGD is also it's focused group discussion. Sa focus group discussion, dun mo kukonsultahin ang komunidad kung ano ba talaga yung pinagdadaanan nila dyan. I think the second part would be to also ask them, ano po sa tingin ninyo ang solusyon sa problema po ninyo? Kaya natin ginagawa to para makapag-isip sila, para ma-realize nila na, ay oo nga no, ang tagal na nating problema to, pero ba't di natin naisip na ito rin pala yung pwedeng solusyon sa problema natin? Maybe a third important factor is yung ownership ng programs or projects dapat manggaling sa communities. Bakit? Kasi doon natin makikita yung sustainability ng ginagawa natin. Pag hindi in-known ng community ang isang programa, mahihirapan tayo sa sustainability niyan. Ang mangyayari, pag wala na silang gana na gawin yung isang programa, wala na, hihinto na yon. Or pag umalis ka na sa community na yon, hihinto na rin yung programa, mamamatay yung programa kasama ng pag-alis mo. But if they own the program or if they have that ownership in whatever project that is, kahit wala ka na, magkukontinue yon. Kasi sila nag-isip, sila nagpatupad, at sila din yung magko-continue. So at present, I'm part of an organization. It's called SIPAG, or Simula ng Pag-asa. Basically, ang organization na to, we focused on the marginalized communities and youth, and really try to do programs and projects that will equip them and empower them. So may mga programa tayo kagaya ng Community Makeover sa Pasig, meron tayong Youth Leadership Summit sa iba-ibang lugar, kagaya ng probinsya, sa probinsya sa Catanduanes, and we have an upcoming one in Camarines Norte. So ito yung mga bagay na I really want to focus on at the moment. Kasi nakikita ko yung halaga nitong ginagawa ko sa ngayon. But on a personal note, I think I also want to study and learn more because, ayun nga, pagka we have the knowledge of what we're doing, I think mas magiging effective yung community service, yung pagpapaabot ng programa sa mga komunidad na tinutulungan natin. Kumbaga parang kung mas malawak yung kaalaman, mas alam natin kung paano yun dadalhin sa communities na pinagsisilbihan natin. If I would define giving, I think I'd say Giving is sharing the best part of you, be it your capacities, be it your abilities, be it your time, be it your resources. But it's sharing the best part of you. That concept of giving really changed my perspective. Kasi ganun din naman sa Panginoon eh. You don't give to Him the excess of what you have. But because He is the owner of everything, He deserves the best part of everything as well.